What is everyone? This is Star Mall 718. Gonna do my thoughts, reviews, all that good stuff of chapter 1023 of One Piece, Two Peas in a Pod. Yo, what's going off, man? I'm just come straight out, say it, no bullshit, no 10 out of 10 chapter. Progression, story pacing, we get information, the fights is looking dope. Like, yo, I can't wait to see this just get animated in the anime. I know, like, I said it a lot, but like, yo, this, and even with when it came to the symbolism, everything that's just going on, it's just like whoa. Like let me show the cover page. Well, we had like two cover pages, like because they're doing the top 100 characters. So always doing like I believe this one and the next two chapters. He's gonna give us a big collage of the 100 top characters and things like that. Well, the main cover page was Karu was being jealous or is jealous of a few canaries singing to Vivi. Okay, okay. It's good to see Vivi. Vivi's, she's an honorary Straw Hat. I don't care what anyone says. She's going to definitely be joining the crew. But let's get right into this chapter. King, Queen versus Sanji and Zoro. Where the hell do I begin? Because, like I said, the symbolisms between the two fights is crazy. I guess, I'll do like the King, I do the Queen, and Sanji. When Queen dropped that whole bomb about, you know, Lunarios and stuff like that, people of the moon saying to Sanji, you know, how did you able to catch on fire like that? You can't be a normal human. And Sanji saying, I am human. And the reason to the symbolisms between that, Sanji obviously, now because the whole him using the ray suit, and I guess his lineage factors that his father gave to his siblings is now starting to kick in. So I guess the ray suit is trying to bring that back up. So instead of him being considered a failure, now it's like he's going through a slow evolution, which I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna say I'm not the only one who called it, but I definitely says I definitely called it because in Whole Cake Island, I felt after Sanji met his siblings, he was fighting with his siblings, and we get a little bit background about who he is and how he's pretty much was made. I knew Sanji was gonna get some kind of evolution, even though it was a little slower than his siblings. He's still getting it. Reason I say like with symbolism, Sanji is an ultra human. So now this is pretty much confirmed by Queen. He's an ultra human, but he still embraces his humanity. This is the reason why Oda have him with all these different moments in the story where he's like considered weak or emotional or like like Sanji kind of took like a step back. But this is Oda saying like, yeah, Sanji is superhuman, but he's probably the most human of all the Shard next to Usopp. Nobody could compete with that. Usopp is definitely the regular Joe Schmo. But like I said, going back to what Queen saying about the Luminarios people and only they're able to conjure fire. So now it's kind of get you thinking like, did Judge mix his kid's DNA with these ancient gods? So like that right there was crazy, seeing how those guys, um, you know, story kind of like work around Joe where Queen is a regular human, but he did so much altering to his body. I guess that's showing that he doesn't embrace his humanity while Sanji does embrace his humanity. They going with the whole King versus Zoro feat when King pretty much was when Zoro pretty much is a king, like yeah, you're right. You never said that you was a swordsman, and King saying to Zoro pretty much like in war you don't have to stick to a style. It's kind of like with Bruce Lee, like with Jeet Kune Do, it's like you're not supposed to be stuck to one style. You're supposed to be kind of like fluid. So I guess this is King's way of, or this is Zoro's battle, his way of like learning. You just can't be a straight swordsman. You have to be very versatile, especially like when it comes to Endgame and pretty much I guess like what King is setting up with Zoro. You can't be too rigid when it comes to like war. Like anything can happen was able to change up on the fly. Like I was saying before with like with Bruce Lee and Jeet Kune Do, like trying to stick to one style, be versatile. Pretty much be like grass and wind. Be very flexible. Um, then the whole expose we got of Ushimaru, Shimosuke being related to Ryuma, and then how Zoro looked like these guys. So now we just sit back like, okay, so you look like a former daimyo. They say you even hold your sword and you carry yourself just like this daimyo. Then they're saying that you have one eye like the former sword god. So now it's like we got a little Zoro myth and lore, Sanji myth and lore. So they both like pretty much descendants or some type of relation to like former gods. So I'm just sitting back like, yo, the way Oda is moving with the story and with the characters, he's definitely gonna give our guys a huge upgrade. They like the type of upgrade that I'm thinking. This is past Reisu. This is past Emma. This is like definitely next level Oda writing, Oda thinking. Um, Let me see what was we get into. Then we get to panel with Inarashi and Jack, and you seen Jack was pretty much saying, same old. He's popping shit to the Duke, saying like, you're looking a little tired. I can make you permanently sleep. So we see Jack's hybrid form. Very interesting. Very interesting. I didn't think Jack would be a centaur. I didn't think he's gonna have like the woolly mammoth, you know, um quadruped legs, and then have his like human torso part. But so I'm wondering, can more advanced zone type do more, augmentations of their body? Because we had Sasuke, he's able to turn to like a helicopter with his triceratops frills, and I'm wondering like with the ancients, or maybe it's just Oda trying to change it up a little bit in the story. But like I said, I like how what Oda's doing with this different mending of like the zones. I think it is not like they transform, hyperform, durability is better, strength is better, speed's better. Now it's like they actually like a real mutation. So I think that's pretty damn dope. And then we see Inu, he's definitely in his Sulon form, because him and Jack was fighting him, shoulder tossing Jack back outside, and because there's a hole in the roof or in the skull dome, he got a little sun. So I'm like, excuse me, he got a little moonlight, so now he transforms. So I'm like, damn, like, so we going back to this. So this is cool. Then we also segue to Neku going against Perispero, and Neku, he's I was Neku was going against Jack, because Jack is like a hothead. He pops a lot of shit and stuff like that. And Inuyasha, he's more calm. But Neku is like Jack. He's popping shit. He's calling Perispero big tongue. I'll make you gonna pay for this. Saying how Pedro was a Dawn. He was bringing the Dawn and everything forward. So I thought that was like real nice how you have someone that's quiet, cool, and calm, collective going against a hothead, and then you have, because I consider Neko and Inu brothers. So you have the other brother who is going against Perispero, who's not so much of a hothead, but he's very sneaky. And the cat's like, what? Since you want to be sneaky, I got you. So I think those are like great parents and everything like that. Because like I said, in MC, we did the Neku, we did the Inu, then we go into Momonosuke. All right, now remember I said in the beginning of this review is a lot of symbolisms with this chapter, and this is one of the major ones. And what I mean by that, we have the son of Odin, who's a dragon, right? And then Kaido's son, daughter, um, comes from him, but she wants to be Odin. And that panel when I seen Shinobu crying, saying, "You look just like," I knew it. I knew it. I knew when Momonosuke was going to be aged that he don't look just like Odin. I was telling to a few friends, even like commenting to people, talk to people about it, and it was like, nah, it's not gonna happen. Momo's gonna stay a little kid because he's gonna be a cabin boy. And I was telling people along, I was like, I don't think Momo's gonna try with the Straw Hats, and the main reason why, he has to be a better man than his father. And the problem with his father was his father kept leaving Wano. If Odin would have stayed, all this would never happen. Kaido would never had a chance to invade. Rochi would never got power. So seeing Momonosuke. Well, you don't really see him, but I'm speculating. We're all speculating that he looks just like Odin. It's pretty much Odin 2.0, and he's gonna do a better job. And like I said, I like this because it reminds me of like the original Thundercats when Lionel was turned from Thundera to Third Earth, and he was affected by the space time waves and whatever. He ended up aging, so he was a little kid, but with the body of a grown ass man. So I like this a lot, and I like where Oda's going with this. Um, it's like I said, I want to see like how far he's going to take it. Like, what's his end game with this? Because like he's given us these little hints and clues and little paths, and when you think you have an idea what's actually going on, then that's when he kind of like switch it up on you. So like yeah, like I said again, this was a great chapter. Everything moved, everything flowed. 10 out of 10. Um, yeah, man. And like I said, I know I probably seem like I'm skipping over stuff. Um, but yeah, like I said, the whole thing with the gods, Zoro and Sanji have some type of relation to the gods, or different types of gods, I should say. Um, yeah, man, it's just I just can't wait to see the next like two phone drop. 'Cause they said we're not gonna have a break for go off for like another 2 weeks. So I'm definitely curious to see like what Oda does. Again, 10 out of 10. These last woo 3 4 chapters been like top tier top tier chapters. Because I know a lot of people saying like top 10, top 2 chapters of Wano. I'm thinking like top chapters of all One Piece. Like this is just crazy. Like how this is. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end it on that note. Let me guys know what you think on the chapter. Do you agree with the rating? Do you agree with the 10 out of 10? Do you think it was better? Do you think it's less? Um, like, subscribe, comment down below. You know my saying, Star Marvel 718. Let's have a conversation, y'all. I'm out.